Israel's attacks on Gaza have destroyed more than half of the Strip's farmland. Fields and agricultural facilities have been devastated by airstrikes and bulldozers. Before the war, Gaza had 230 square kilometers of vegetation in total. And because of the extensive damage by Israeli forces, only 137 square kilometers remain. And you can see with these satellite images, most of the trees are gone, along with 60% of Gaza's farmland. 96% of Gaza's population is facing food shortages. Nearly 500,000 Palestinians are now at risk of starvation. The Palestinian journalist Ibrahim Al Khalili spoke to farmers in Northern Gaza who are fighting to keep their crops alive as essential food sources are being wiped out.
After a long shortage of food, farmers are trying to rebuild their nurseries that have been damaged by airstrikes to try and grow essential vegetables to feed the local community. Food situation is being very dire here in Northern Gaza's families can't find income to buy such food. This initiative is driven by local farmers to try and provide the basic seedlings like potatoes, aubergine, and peppers, which are important for the families in this harsh time of starvation.
I own the Sheikh Radwan plant nursery company. It was damaged by the Israeli attacks in 2023 following October the 7th. The Zionist occupation spared neither trees nor stones and targeted all sorts of life support in the Gaza Strip. None of the equipment was spared. Now the Gaza Strip is virtually devoid of seeds, agricultural materials and fertilizers. When we returned, having been displaced, we came back home and restored the plant nursery. We removed all damaged plants. These are the heaps of bags in which the seedlings were planted. We put them in one place.
Civilians who live in nearby are cheering for this project as they are trying to look for some relief providing such vegetables in the time of starvation.
As long as there is life, we will plant again and again. We will plant seedlings because natural life in Gaza is completely gone. One can't see any green. I will plant these seedlings in a plot of land that I have, but the Israeli military has scoured it. It was full of all sorts of trees, you name it, and it was all fruit-bearing. But they scoured it and turned it into a barren land. In January, I started planting the land anew with all that was destroyed. You will come see and you will find it all green, God willing. We will not be rooted out of this land.
We came to the nursery to buy seeds in order to provide food for my household, since there is no food in northern Gaza and nothing is allowed to enter our area. If we plant anything, the Israelis will scour it and fight us. There are no vegetables at all in the market. Even if vegetables arrive, a kilo of eggplant would cost 100 shekels.
Their initiatives are important as Israel's war on Gaza continues. The lands that have been used for farming that have been completely destroyed, as well as the equipment, making it hard for these farmers to grow bigger nurseries and provide better vegetables flow for the civilians here in Northern Gaza.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.